Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk about a story that's upsetting me out there in Oakland, California. Shout out Oakland. And it's how elderly people, mainly Asian people, have been being targeted at a residential home, look like a high-rise tower, with crime from people running up on them and robbing them. Now I'm gonna show you this video. These people went in front of City Hall holding signs and everything, asking for, some type of assistance of help because they can't do their normal activities like staying fit, walking, grocery shopping, and it seems like they're prisoners in their own homes. This is America. Under no circumstances should this type of stuff be happening. But there are people out here that say they want to fight crime and don't. They get the vote, get in there, do what they do, and that's it. It's a rise in teen violence and just violence in younger people, period, in the street. I mean, you could be walking down the street and somebody will just attack you. People are looking for soft targets. I tell everybody, try not to let it be you, but nowadays, man, just coming out your door could have you with a gun in your face or somebody trying to punch your lights out. It's unacceptable. It is. Take a look at these people, and this is their story. Take a look.
Of the housing complex say their everyday lives have become waking nightmares. Good evening. I'm Claudine Wong.
And I'm Greg Lee. The victims, mostly women of Asian descent, have been robbed and beaten.
New at 5 tonight, our crime reporter Henry Lee is live for us in Oakland after hearing from residents. Henry?
Yeah, these residents are scared even to leave their complex. That means they're not going on walks to the park, to the store, not doing anything they're supposed to be doing while enjoying their retirement.
He beat her. Not only the money, he beat her. She get hurt.
Maria Sang says her 80-year-old neighbor was attacked and held up, one of 15 residents of an Oakland senior housing community, most of them elderly women of Asian descent, who've been targeted by robbers over the past month.
All the seniors scared to go out. They stop all their activities. They scared to go shopping, grocery, walk around this area.
Please help us. One day we all get old. We shouldn't be living like these conditions.
On Friday, a woman who lives at Westlake Christian Terrace became the latest victim. Surveillance video shows 3 guys jump out of a Kia Sorento. They run to the woman at 28th and Broadway, pull her to the ground, and drag her on the sidewalk. But then 2 workers at Volkswagen of Oakland run out and try to stop them. One robber pulls out a gun, and they drove off.
It took me a second to register. I just thought about my family and kind of made me stop because I still wanted to chase them.
Dealership employee John Arose tells me he's seen robbers repeatedly targeting victims from the senior housing complex.
It's just very unfortunate. It's disgusting behavior, and I will do anything to stop it as much as possible.
When is the violence going to stop?
Sister Marie Taylor heads the resident council.
Not only are they just grabbing and kicking them, but now they're using guns to also intimidate and make sure they get what they want.
Oakland Chinatown leader Carl Chan's asking for more resources in the form of shuttles, chaperones, and a beefed-up law enforcement presence.
They're supposed to be getting respect, love, and care, but instead, they're facing all these crimes, targeting them.
We should all be outraged and disgusted by the fact that our seniors and elders are subjected to violence.
Oakland Deputy Police Chief Frederick Shavy says several juveniles have been arrested, but that other robbery crews are still at large. He says police have stepped up patrols.
We want individuals in that community to feel safe. We also want to bring some sort of justice to those who have been victimized.
Now, at Oakland, police tell me 7 juveniles have been arrested, 3 of them have been charged, but these holdups are continuing, so these residents are pleading for more protection and peace in their golden years. Live in Oakland, Henry Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, Henry, your heart just goes out to these folks who've been victimized so many times and who are living in fear. Is there a reason they think that specific area is being targeted, that community is being targeted, and why it just keeps happening again and again?
Well, unfortunately, some members of the Asian American community, especially the elderly, are seen as easy targets. So one can only imagine that these separate robbery crews are targeting these elderly for that specific unfortunate purpose.
Yeah, hopefully they put a stop to it very, very soon. It can't be soon enough. Henry Lee, thank you so much for that report.
That's the story of what's going on with those senior citizens. It's a damn shame to hear them pleading for help just to do basic activities like stay in shape and just enjoy life in the twilight of their years. You heard what the lady said? Everybody gets old, but nowadays with this younger generation, not all of them, but a lot of these motherfuckers you out here, they got this live hard and die young mentality. Broad daylight running out there just beating old people up. They dragged that lady for fucking 15 feet. Then when the men came out to challenge them, they pulled guns on them. Then ran off like idiots. You understand what I'm saying? The lady said, when is the violence going to end? I'm going to tell you when it's going to end. Never. It's not. There's big business in locking people up. And there's big business in, you know, having people do this type of stuff. It is. I mean, I don't care what anybody tells me, man. This is, listen, look at all the mass shootings that are out here. I mean, it's like 2 every other day, or like 2 a day now. Think about it. Just look at, statistically, look at how crime is just rising. And now it's like, you know, it's like we're in godless times. Babies getting killed. Old people getting killed and beat the hell up. You beat an old person up in public, thinking nobody would try to jump in and stop that. And you had a gun there to make sure nobody did. If that is not some cowardly, cold-hearted shit, I don't know what it is. I mean, we are living in the day now where people lack emotion and any type of sensitivity towards human life or just acknowledgement of it. And those of us still out here caught up in the fabric of trying to just do right is falling victim to the onslaught of just these people. Predation. Why? It's sad to see them old people sitting out there holding signs saying help. In a city they pay taxes. They don't count? What's so, why should they be victimized? I mean, something like this should be outcrying. Like this, death of children and stuff like that, need to be outcries for, you know, change. I did a story yesterday, right? About the cop that got killed, the sheriff deputy that got killed. They solved that case quick, right? I keep telling you something's coming. I never really talk about what I think it is. I think in part it's going to be, they're going to change the way crime is prosecuted. Because you're starting to see a lot of police officers getting killed en masse. They're going to use that as a rallying cry. And they're going to start dropping the hammer down on people. A lot of people are going to be innocent and caught up in it. And it's going to look like America's doing something that's racist. Because I'm going to tell you something. You seen who was out there doing it. That was ninjas doing it. Let's keep it the fuck real. Jumping out the Kia, running over there. You can tell the way they moved, the way they jumped, the way they act. Ninjas. I'm just keeping it real. We need to start calling this BS out. We need to start telling people need to have accountability and stop backing these people when they get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I seen the video yesterday, and I'm gonna do the video later on, where a cop put a gun to a dude's head in Chicago. When I first seen that, I was like, damn, that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, dealing with stuff out here now, you know what I'm saying? And I'll do that video in a little bit later. But dealing with stuff now out here where people are heartless and all kind of stuff, I don't even think that fazed my man. Now he's suing them, and I hope he does win, because they shouldn't have did that. But I mean, nowadays, man, it's like nothing to put a gun in your face or just punch you or hit you and think you won't do nothing. You never see these people doing this by themselves. Very rarely do you see them do it by themselves. They're always like pack rats running up on you and doing a bunch of crazy stuff. Most of them can't fight a lick. That's why it be so many of them to overwhelm you. That woman, said the woman was 80 years old. They said they just beat her. Got the money and still beat her. I would charge people £1 of flesh, no more, no less. You do something like that, you got to get out of here. They either exile you, take your citizenship. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think locking somebody up is helping them. People not scared of jail no more. You know that, and I know it. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.